And I know she'll be the death of me, at least we'll both be numb. And she'll best of me, the worst is yet to come. But at least we'll both be beautiful and stay forever young. This I know, this I know. She told me don't worry about it.
Hello everybody, I'm Larry NFL on EA Sports. It's a fresh start throughout the league here in week 1 as these two teams have high hopes for the season ahead. It's the Jaguars going up against the Panthers. So now let's go to Jacksonville, Florida, where
the opening week of the National Football League has finally arrived.
Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's the start of a whole new season. There's a sense of renewal in the air and all kinds of hope. And how do you feel about getting this season underway?
Well, I think you're right. It is a lot of hope for all the teams in the NFL, but also what you have in a game like this, opening day, you have nerves. So it's up to the coaches to really put the players in situations where they can get involved in the game and get rid of those nerves so they can show everything they worked on this offseason can work.
The Jaguars are back deep, waiting for the kick return. The Panthers ready here for the kickoff. And the season is underway. And he'll start his return. An open lane. He's in the clear. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown. The Jaguars make a mark right away to open up this year.
What a way to start the year. Anytime you see a special teams return for a touchdown, that gets everybody going. But the opening kickoff of the season, my gosh, that's incredible.
The Jaguars with the PAT to come. And the point after is good. They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers don't have any doubts, but I'm sure a lot of fans out there are anxious to see if the rookie quarterback can handle the pressure here for the first time in the league.
Oh, yeah, look, he can handle the pressure. It's kind of like when I worked with you the first time. You know, you were a superstar, so I was kind of a little nervous, but I got over it, and things have worked out okay since.
It's a two-tight end formation. First down at the 20. To the ground to make the tackle. Here's the group that perhaps has the game's biggest assignment, the offensive line. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. As we get a look at this defense, DeMarcus Ware, a player opposing offenses hate to have to face.
Oh, my gosh, and where is he going to line up? We've seen him line up outside. He lines up as an inside linebacker. You know, he drops back in pass coverage. But when he rushes the quarterback, one of the best in the league.
And that's going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense fails to move the chains here on 3rd down, and that's an early win for this defensive team.
Yeah, it was. Good job by the defense. I like what they did. Now can the offense come on the field and get involved and make something happen and get some emotion on that sideline for that football team.
He's going to try and return this punt. Gains 19. The Jaguars rookie quarterback takes the field for the first time. I know you can relate to the nerves he must be feeling here, Phil.
Oh, yeah, the nerves. And right now the crowd loves him because he's a rookie and he hadn't made a mistake. But give him time. No, just kidding, of course, Jim. Hey, look, the guy's loaded with talent. He's going to have a tremendous career.
The Jaguars come out in a jumbo set. First down at the 44. And he is brought down at the 39.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Staying with the passing game on first down. Space to work. Gains 19.
On defense nowadays, I don't care who's back there as a quarterback. You must be aware and not let them out of the pocket. Any quarterback in the NFL now can scramble out there and pick up some yards. Good job that time by the QB, and he gets the first down.
Let's go.
First and 10. They'll run it off the toss. Stewart's all over that offense and brings him down.
Let's go.
And now he'll take off. He rips it right out of the wide receiver's hands. It's a great fleet of receivers, but the most underrated of all might be Jarvis Landry out of LSU.
Jarvis Landry is just one of those wide receivers who brings attitude and energy to your offense. You just got to find different ways to get him the football.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Third and 11. That's a ball that should have been caught.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Well, even though they get the field goal that time, it's still disappointing. You get in that position, you'd like to score a touchdown.
No return this time as he takes a knee. The Jaguars defense would like to repeat what it did the last drive, not being out there too long, just 3 plays and forcing a punt.
Well, they're going back out there. They're fresh, man. And the defensive line, the defensive front, they were awesome. That's why they got off the field so quickly.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Can't hold on here as this ball's incomplete.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
The Panthers come to the line with a bunch set. Second down and 10. Scanning the field. It's intercepted.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Jaguars put some points on the board on their previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Let's set the lineup for this defense. The former Cleveland Brown linebacker is DeQuell Jackson.
Yes, Jim, when you talk about DeQuell Jackson, just one of those inside linebackers. He's fast, he's physical. He is a great fit for this defense.
He's got a wide open alley. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first. First and 10. Makes the catch in open space.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
End of one here in Jacksonville. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second.
Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. Snapping the football from the 28.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The ball is fumbled.
The offense was able to recover the ball.
Nice job by the offense that time. Even though they fumbled the football, quick enough and smart enough to get on it right away.
Breaking huddle at the 21. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Now first and 10. That's a gain of 6. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They deck him in the backfield. 3rd and 8 coming up.
The Jaguars lined up in the pistol.
Pulls it in. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Playing quarterback in the NFL as a rookie, let me tell you something, people. It is tough. It's nerve-wracking, but throwing that first touchdown, oh my gosh, it doesn't get better. What a throw. That is one happy rookie quarterback.
The Panthers now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 17-0. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Takes it from the 2. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Still first down.
Let's go.
The Panthers take it from the 28. Takes it out of the eye.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Let's go. 38.
2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Picked up a couple that time.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Midway, 2nd quarter. The Panthers get a first down.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times, but one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
First down at the 33. Pollard's the one who brings them to the ground. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We're back, and we're coming out of the 2-minute warning in the first half.
Let's go.
First down at the 47. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 45. Great pass, great catch, great control. That's his first reception today. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
First down at the 21. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Get ready.
2nd and 10. Handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nance, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
On the way, 3rd down. The Panthers need to get to the 11 to pick up a first down. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that was a nice kick. It is right down the middle. This guy is so accurate. Man, if you could drive the golf ball like that, you might be a good golfer. But what a kick by this guy. He is a machine.
The Jaguars are back deep, ready to return the kickoff. Landry's going to run this one out. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
That's his 4th catch of the day. The Jaguars approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. The Jaguars have it at the 39. It's out of the pocket. Wants to go deep. With the contact, the ball comes out.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
After the incompletion, 3rd and 4 coming up. And it's batted down.
Well, Jim, that's a nice job by the defender knocking that football down on 3rd down. That's what you want to do as a defense. Of course, you want to get off the field. Every time an offense completes a 3rd down pass, their chances of getting a score on that drive go up big time. So getting off the field is great. Nice job by the defender.
He's tackled right at the 48. The Jaguars signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. The Jaguars step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Airtight coverage, incomplete.
Let's go. 188. 188.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Long ball to Calvin Johnson. And that will come to the end of the first half here off the banks of the St. Johns River. We'll be back to Jacksonville for the start of the 3rd quarter after this.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The Jaguars are happy to be sitting in the locker room with a lead. The Panthers just want to come out after the half and claw their way back into the game. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Panthers set up for the kickoff. The kickoff starts out at the 5, and he's gone as he sprints to the end zone. That takes the lead up to 7. Panthers with the football midway through the first. Here the defense will come up with the pick. Jaguars defense forces the turnover. Offense out now following the INT. The pass complete out of the gun. And after the short pass, he'll score. The lead grows to 17. Jaguars now late in the second. Calvin Johnson is found on the quick pass. And he'll end up at the 25-yard line before being tackled. So that's it for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back now to Jacksonville for the start of the second half.
Jim Nance, Phil Simms. Everbank Field is our site today, and the 3rd quarter is about to commence. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. The second half is officially underway. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Jaguars defense heads onto the field here to start the second half, looking for another stop, and once again to give the ball as they're leading in this one here early 3rd, Phil.
I like what they did in the first half. The defense goes in there at halftime. They get a little rest, so come out here and show that energy and take advantage of the situation and make some plays.
Get ready. First to the yard. First to the yard.
And here we go. The first snap of the second half. Makes the catch in the open field. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. That's his first reception today.
Well, when you're down a couple scores in the second half, you're just looking for some positives and trying to get some momentum on your side. So that first down by the offense, maybe that'll give them some confidence, and we'll see where they can go with it from here.
The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First down at the 44. Met by Reed that time.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. The Panthers come out in a bunch set. Reaches out and snatches it.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL now, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
First down on the way. They bring in the extra tight end. The give. That's a gain of 6.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 31. Scans the field. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
I remember when I threw my first touchdown as a rookie, I ran down that field faster than the receiver could. I was so excited to get it done, and I know this guy feels the same way. That's exciting to watch a rookie quarterback throw his first touchdown.
The Jaguars now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 17-10.
The Jags are ready to return the kick. He's got a chance to return this one.
The Jaguars break huddle and show a jumbo look. This run goes nowhere. Stuffed for a loss of 4.
Second and long. The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
Failing to connect there, third down.
Brady's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Calvin Johnson with the catch. The offense is back on the field here for this 4th and 5 play.
The Jaguars come out with a split backfield. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on 4th down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt them.
The Panthers will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again.
Second down and 7.
They'll go ground. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. Now, as we look at the numbers, Phil, this offense just hasn't had any room to run the football today, and that's a big reason why they're...
I think they've been too patient today, trying to run the football too much. Just get over it, go ahead, try to win the football game by throwing it down the field.
The Panthers line up, split backfield.
Third down and 6.
And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down.
The Panthers have to punt the football. It'll be a touchback. The Panthers defense has to be looking across the line of scrimmage and saying, what were you guys thinking about the last time when you went for it on fourth down on your own side of the field?
I don't even know if they can concentrate. They're still laughing about the fourth down decision the time before. So come on, sharpen up on the offensive side.
To make some good decisions. This is like life. Got drilled as he throws it. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. The Jaguars come out. Jumbo package on the field. Should have had it.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third and long, and even though their team is losing the game, you could get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Third down and 10. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Panthers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
End of 3 here in Jacksonville. We'll be back momentarily with the start of the fourth quarter. All set up now at the 21.
Get ready. Rest of the year.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Gets it out for the completion. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play. Good job by the offense getting in the red zone. Now you're down some points. You got to find a way to score a touchdown. The D-lines, they're seeing something on the offensive side. Everybody's shifting to their left.
Gonna go draw. Up the gut here for about 4.
The Panthers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
First down and 10. Gets the handle here. Joiners there to make the tackle.
That was a good idea that time by the offensive coordinator. Trying to go with the run game here in the fourth quarter when they're only down 1 score. Defense was ready and stops it for a short gain.
That leads us to second down.
Let's go. Fire the up. Fire the up.
Now slashing to the right side, looking for room.
The Jaguars defensive coordinator, he's going to be happy with the results there. He was guessing run inside the red zone. That's what he's got, and they were ready for it, and they gave up very little yardage.
Looking across the middle. Touchdown, Panthers.
Nice catch by the rookie wide receiver, and how about that? His first receiving touchdown in the NFL. He is so talented, there is no doubt he's going to have a lot more.
Ball's on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 17-17. The Panthers ready here for the kickoff. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line.
The Jaguars offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The game is tied, and time is a factor. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got a time to pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing. Hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
And it's knocked down.
Late in the game, the defense has to be aggressive. They are, this time on third down. Tied football game late in the fourth quarter. They stay aggressive and they get it done.
The coach is going to go for it. Not much time left here, and the defense will need to come up with a stop to maintain the tie. The Jaguars turn the ball over on downs.
The Panthers get a big break here. The offense is backed up inside its own territory. They decide to go for it on fourth down. The defense comes through. Now can the offense go out there and make them pay?
First down at the 18. Makes the catch. Gains 15. Mark him down for another reception.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line.
We're back. Only 2 minutes remain in this one. The Panthers come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
And the worst thing you can do on the offensive side, this drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
Met by Reed that time.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Third and goal at the 6. Right back to him. Met by Reed that time. The Jaguars will, of course, call the timeout now to stop the clock. Lining up now for a big field goal to give them the lead here in the fourth. The kick is good. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
Second down and 10. Easy catch there. No one near him.
In the NFL, it's all about situations now. You're down. There's under 2 minutes to go. Good job by the offensive player. He picks up some good yards and then gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. The Jaguars will have to get to the 36 to even think about kicking a field goal. First and 10. Has his target. tackled at the 29-yard line. First down. Pressure on every snap now. The Jaguars have it at the 29. And intercepted.
Holding offense.
The defense accepts the penalty. Final 30 seconds, and it's a first down. First down at the 24. And there's a drop. So they're coming off an incompletion. They do have a timeout, so they could go to the middle of the field if they want to here in the late stages.
You're exactly right. That's what it does for you. You know, the defense is not done. They're going to protect deep. They're going to protect the sidelines. They want you to throw it underneath. And if you do, you get tackled. You're right. Use that timeout. There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. And here's the toss. Wow, what a time. Touchdown near the end of this one. What a call to win the game. Running it into the end zone.
You said it right. It's what a call. The defense expecting pass all the way. The offensive coordinator calls a run, and it gets them the winning touchdown.
So with the kickoff coming up after the late lead change, both sides know there's little time left, and every snap will be crucial. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Davis got it. He will not score, and we have a final. And a run back of about 13. Well, here we go, partner. As this defense retakes the field, it knows exactly what it has to do. A stop right now, and this one will be in the books as a W.
Yeah, it's never easy, though, Jim. Somebody's got to make that play. You got to play as a group. You got to show emotion. And most of all, you got to be tough.
And it's going to fall incomplete. Their comeback effort comes up short. Well, we saw it just moments ago, a touchdown at the end to win the game.
When you score late in the game and get a touchdown like that, boy, that just makes it double exciting. A lot of joy over there. Enjoy the big victory.
For Phil Simms and all the crew, Jim Nantz saying so long.